Y'all like that ending note? I did too. All right. Hey, my sunshines. Welcome to Life of Sunshine on Wheels. Of course, it's your girl Shana, and I'm here with another video. And guess what? The video for tonight is a Just Ask Shana. This is a question that has been emailed to me, and hey, I'm here to answer it the best that I can. You may not agree with me, and that's fine. To each his own, but this is my opinion on this question. I was asked, was it hard to parent from a wheelchair? Was it hard parenting from a wheelchair? And I'm like, wow, that's another good question. Was it hard parenting from a wheelchair? No. No. And I'm not sure if you all know my story, but I'm just going to give a little piece of it. And if you want to know more on my story, you can go back through my YouTube videos and you can learn more about my story. Okay, I was an able-bodied person. And in 2007, I gave birth to my daughter. And after giving birth to her, we started noticing signs with my strength as far as my arms. If you would place my daughter in my arms just drop. If you would see me walk, my feet would drag the floor. And one day I actually fell at work and had to have an ambulance come pick me up. A lot of hospitals and doctors didn't know what was wrong with me. I had to go to Johns Hopkins, and they were the one who did the muscle biopsy and determined that I had a muscle disease called polymyositis. Not sure where it comes from. There's no cure, but I know Jesus is a healer, so I leave it at that. I'm waiting on him. All right. So, for me, I wasn't in a wheelchair when I gave birth to my children. And with my daughter, after giving birth to my daughter, I was diagnosed in 2008. I didn't start using a wheelchair until 2015. Yes. But it was not hard for me to parent my children from a wheelchair. It was not hard because for me, I think it was not hard because we had that understanding in relationship when I was an able-bodied person. So we had that understanding that mommy ain't taking no mess off of you. You got to do what's right. You know what I'm saying? And also, we actually had to grow together with this. We had to grow together. When I started being in a wheelchair, I will tell you all something. And it may be a surprise to some, maybe not to others. But my son and daughter was the one who taught me that it was okay to be in a wheelchair. I remember to this day we went to Walmart. And I had my wheelchair out for the first time in front of people because for a while I didn't want to be around anybody, in my wheelchair. I didn't want to show up being in a wheelchair. And not at that time, I didn't think that it was right, because I wasn't used to it, but not knowing, I love my wheelchair now, baby. It gave me the independency that I need. But back to the story, when we went to Walmart, I stopped and let everybody, go in, come out, and things like that. And my son had to tell me, no, mommy, you go ahead. You go in, let them wait. It's nothing wrong. They can wait just like you wait. You go ahead. No, you go. And that right there gave me the okay that it's all right to be in a wheelchair. And he's not ashamed. And then my daughter, I call her my attorney. She'll say it in a minute. Hold on. Let her get through. She coming through. That was my muscle. They gave me the strength I needed to see the light that it's okay to be in my wheelchair. Those two were the ones that gave me the push that I needed. Hey, it's all right. It's okay, mommy, to be in a wheelchair. It's a part of life. And that's why I say it's not hard for me to parent from a wheelchair. It's not hard. I actually have taught my children a lot of things from my wheelchair. Although I did have my mom who always taught them how to clean, separate clothes, wash clothes, fold clothes, keep their area clean, clean the bathroom, clean the kitchen, do their chores. I had my mom who did that in the beginning to make sure that they did what they had to do around the house. But it also taught them, I think me being in this chair taught them how to love more, how to respect more, how to be independent, how to help take care of each other. From being in this chair, my children know how to cook. My children can bake a turkey, can bake a ham, can bake a cake, homemade macaroni and cheese, fresh collard greens. My children know how to do it. Cut up a sweet potato, make some yams. Yeah, my children know how to do that. And it actually brought us closer together being in a wheelchair. Like I said, my children can wash clothes. They know how to clean up after themselves. They know how to actually help lift me up and move me from a seat to the bed, or help me use the bathroom, or help me get in the shower. They know how to do a lot of things. And there was a time when I was in the hospital. And you know, when you're in the hospital, they don't come to help, especially if you're not there to get physical therapy. They're not going to be coming around there to help you exercise and things. Like, for those days that I was in the hospital, I had my son and daughter coming up to the hospital to help me stand up and just rock me from side to side while standing, to make sure that I didn't lose a lot of strength while being there. Being a parent in a wheelchair has been the best experience I've ever had. I love every moment of it. I think it brought us closer together, and we know that we got to look out for each other because we all we got. I mean, I have my son who's now driving, my daughter, she's up next to get her car. They're very independent. They help each other out, and if I can't do it, he'll step in and help out with his sister. If he can't do it, his sister will step in and help out. We do so much together, and I'm no longer ashamed to live in a wheelchair or to use a wheelchair because of them. So my sunshines, before I let you go, I want to let you know it is amazing. It is awesome parenting from a chair. And if God had it any other way, I would go that route. But right now, He has me in this position for a reason, and I love every minute of it. I wouldn't change this for anything. I have a relationship with both of my children. They can come to talk to me about anything. Their friends know that their mom in the wheelchair. They ask how Mom Dukes is doing. So it feels good. And I wouldn't change it for anything in the world. So if you are a parent and you are in a wheelchair, just take it one day at a time. Breathe. Sometimes trust me, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. But I did not experience infancy in a wheelchair. I've experienced, elementary, middle school in a wheelchair. And it's been a great experience for me. And I wouldn't change it for anything. So you parents out there that live with a disability and you think it's going to be hard, as long as you got that support you need from your family and your friends, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, and just do what you can do and let God take care of the rest. That's all. That's it. And it's just that simple. We may not get it in the beginning, but after a while, it all works out. So my sunshines, I want to tell you that I love you. I want to tell you all to be safe. I see you all soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. And bye.